Food security means being able to feed oneself with what one desires at the time that they desire, and that what they eat is also nutritiously balanced. So we will be talking of availability, affordability, and stability, globally, to be able to really have food security. Food must be available, it must be accessible, it must be affordable, and the supply has to be stable for us to really have food security. Now, in Nigeria, there are many, many factors debilitating against this, chief of which is insecurity and climate change. Now, all the efforts at providing mechanization, good seeds, good science and technology and all that are also very germane to the attainment of food security. Unfortunately, there are certain things that are real to Nigeria. They are not fairy tale. Our population growth is still very high, and we must be able to really practice agriculture very well, to be able to do it around the year, not just to depend on rain-fed agriculture. We must be able to do irrigation. So we must be able to provide assistance or support for irrigation production. We must be able to also mechanize, even if it's in the short term, that we provide light mechanization principles. We must do that to be able to get to that place. Now, as time goes on, we should also have a plan to do a medium-term arrangement and then do a long-term. But for now, what is required in Nigeria, because of the terrible trouble that we see, stampedes, deaths due to hunger, a lot of poverty and all that, we need to start looking at short-term measures to be able to make Nigeria food secure, or at least be able to feed a more number of people, and be sure that these numbers, 33 million people that are going to be in abject poverty or going to experience severe food insufficiency, do not happen. I mean, it doesn't happen to them because it's a very large population. In fact,
Mr. Ibrahim.
In other parlance, we are talking about 100 million people getting into that problem. We must be able to do short-term measures. These short-term measures will include, unfortunately, even more importation, and we have to do a lot more work.
All right, Mr. Ibrahim. Let me just
insecurity.